Hello everyone. In our previous video, we have seen the beginnings of Vijayanagara Empire and the purpose why it was established. Vijayanagara started to withstand Muslim invasions and to protect Dharma, and it was established in 1336 and lasted almost till 1646. Although I am saying 1646, its power significantly declined after the Battle of Talikota in 1565 by the combined Muslim armies of Deccan Sultanate. Vijayanagara lasted for nearly 300 years. So before Vijayanagara, the Hindu states of Deccan, the Yadava Empire of Devagiri, the Pandyan Empire of Madurai had been repeatedly raided and attacked by Muslims from the north. We have also seen in our previous videos on Kakatiyas how their kingdom was conquered and looted by Muhammad bin Tughlaq's army. A strong native kingdom was the need of the hour then, and that is when Vijayanagaras emerged as a strong power to protect native Hindu Dharma. Starting from Harihara I from Sangama dynasty, 4 dynasties ruled. First one being Sangama dynasty, followed by Saluba dynasty, then Tuluva dynasty, and then Aravindu dynasty. They not only gave protection to large parts of Deccan from raids and invasions from Muslims, but also helped the region to thrive economically and also culturally. The political stability which Vijayanagaras gave paved way to great architectural innovations and constructions in Hindu temples, efficient administration, and vigorous overseas trade brought new technologies such as water management systems for irrigation, and also that period also has seen development of fine arts and literature which reached new heights in languages like Kannada, Telugu, Tamil and Sanskrit, while Carnatic music evolved into its current form. Vijayanagaras built temples, monuments, palaces and other structures across South India. Largest concentration was in its capital. The monuments in and around Hampi in Vijayanagara Principality are listed as UNESCO World Heritage Site. Today in this video, we are going to look at Vijayanagara architecture. Apart from building new temples, the empire added new structures and made modifications to hundreds of temples across South India. Some structures at Vijayanagara are from pre-Vijayanagara period. For example, let's look at Mahakuta Hill temples. These are built by Western Chalukya, and the region around Hampi had been a popular place of worship for centuries before Vijayanagara period, with earliest records dating from 689 current era. Vijayanagaras not only protected existing temples from invasions, but have added their mark by adding more to already existing structures. Salient features of Vijayanagara's temple constructions are their sky-soaring gopuras called Raya Gopuras. Raya Gopura is named after Krishnadevaraya, that's why they are called Raya Gopuras. And also, instead of constructing standalone temples, Vijayanagara Empire, they constructed temple complexes. Another salient feature of Vijayanagara structures are major temples had long bazaar streets along the main approach, and they also had pushkarinis. Pushkarinis are stepped wells And another salient feature was their construction of Kalyana Mantapas. These Kalyana Mandapas were used for during festivals, for celebrations, and also for the marriage of gods and goddesses. To the northwest of Garbhagriha main temple lays Devi's temple or a goddess's temple. And another salient feature are their double pillars or composite pillars and round pillars, which were architectural hallmarks of Vijayanagaras, of which musical pillars are the most famous ones. The first thing that comes to our mind when we think of Vijayanagara architecture is their musical pillars and their creative architecture, such as the moving stone chariot. The chariot is built on rectangular platform of a feet or so. Though the chariot is not resting on it, the 4 giant wheels attached to it mimic the real life ones, complete with shafts and also the brakes. A series of concentric floral motifs decorate the wheels. It appears from the marks on the platform where the wheels rest. The wheels were free to move around the axis. Now, these things are in Vittala temple complex, the chariot, the musical pillars, and Mahamantapa that we are going to talk about. These are all in Vittala temple complex. Facing the stone chariot, there is an elevated open hall called Mahamandapa or the Great Hall. The Mahamandapa stands on a highly ornate platform. The Mahamandapa contains 4 open halls within. The south, north, the east ones are still intact. The main highlight of Mahamandapa is its richly carved giant monolithic pillars. The outermost of the pillars are popularly called the musical pillars. These pillars emit musical tones when tapped. These are made out of solid stones. Now, the Eastern Hall, which is called the Musicians' Hall, is notable for sculptures of musicians on the pillars. Each of the pillars surrounding this hall is sculpted with musicians, drummers, and dancers. The ceiling of the halls, they are also of great interest as they have these beautiful lotuses being carved in the center. Now, the Kalyana Mandapa, the ceremonial marriage halls, are also one of the salient features. Kalyana Mandapas are usually located in the southeast, and the pillared cloisters all around the enclosure wall. Another interesting feature is the stone chains, which once hung at the corner of the ceiling of these mandapas. They were so skilled, the sculptors were so skilled that they could carve out of one single stone. These chains were carved out of one single stone, and there are no cuts in the middle. They have not been linked together with a small cut in the middle. No, nothing of the sort. They are completely linked together. See this video to know how they must have carved chains out of stone pillars. Well, it certainly needs a very skillful sculptor to do that. Give it a go at home and let me know in the comment section. Until then, goodbye and see you again next time. Namaste.